Devil May Cry.
Crazy.
Pathetic. Vega! Don't move.
Off you go!
Showtime.
Take your time, bud!
Don't move. Stay with me.
Crazy. Fast.
Don't move. Stay where you are.
Cut off! Whoa! Hey! Take your time! All right. Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Hey! Go, baby! Take your time!
Vega! Don't move.
Get in there!
Pathetic. Blast!
Stylish.
Whoa! Hey! Yeah! Hell yeah!
Cut off! Blast! Don't move. Stay where you are. Don't move. Stay where you are.
Whoa! Hey!
Cut off. Blast. Yeah. Pathetic.
Crazy.
Whoa! Hey! Take your time!
Mega. Don't move. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Don't move.
Stylish.
Take your time!
Don't move.
Whoa! Hey! Get in there!
Mega. Don't move. Stay where you are.
Off you go! Go, baby, go!
Stay where you are. Don't move.
Take your time!
Don't move. Stay where you are.
Come on!
devil may cry.
Not fast! Oh, relax. Too easy! Party time! Okay. That's a good one. Not so fast!
Right.
Too easy! Party time!
Stop.
Weak. Oh, relax. Alright! Not so fast! Woo!
Down.
Too easy!
Right.
Party time! Alright! Not so fast!
Lights out. I see.
Too easy! Party time!
Right.
Okay. That was a good one. Weak. Jackpot!
Now you
Alright! Not so fast!
Now you suffer.
Oh, relax. Weak. Hell yeah! Too easy! Party time! Okay. That was a good one. Now you flop. Not so fast! Woo! Get more! Now oh, relax. It's a... Kissing the fire! Real the Real the down Real the now you fly! Go to beat. Too easy. Party time. Now you Okay. That was a good set. That's that. I see. Get lost. Don't move. I see. Not so fast! Go to hell! Weak, so relaxed. Go to hell! Hell yeah! It's over.
Let's have some fun. Go to hell. It's over. Shall I entrust it to him?
Alright, I'll hop on the mic. Hello everyone. There's a reason for this stream and why I'm not doing anything super in-depth. The reason for that is I'm helping my neighbor in like less than an hour, so I didn't want to bail on her like I did yesterday because I was tired for my birthday. So I'm just messing around. I was doing Slot of Slaughter on Peak of Combat at the beginning of the stream, trying to get cards for Nero, because I finished up Virgil's build. I just need to max it out and everything. That's going to take a while because I haven't been on the game in like almost 2 years. And Aether Gazer, I just went ahead and saw if I had anything left to do, and I don't until the end of the week. PGR I'm already done as well, so I'm just messing around. FYI, this is Dreadstorm Virgil. This is a very expansive combat mod for just Virgil that adds a lot of stuff from the mobile game. The mobile game has way more unique moves than you may think. There are a lot of unique moves in that game, and so far the mod has added almost all of them. Now there is the new Virgil that just came out. You saw me playing as him earlier, but it's like a new form of Nilo Angelo. Those moves aren't in there yet, but somebody is working on it currently. So the mobile game is becoming a resurgence for this game, ironically. I'll go ahead and I'll go over this really quick. Most people might not notice in the heat of the moment when I'm playing. I'll go ahead and I'll show which of these moves are from Peak of Combat. I'll go through as many of them as I can. I don't know the whole moveset yet because it's very expansive. I mean, he's added like dozens of new moves, and I am not using all of them yet, but I'll go over some of them right here. Get to the Yamato.
Eviscerate.
That is the Endless Judge. That's the first Virgil that was added to 2.0 Peak of Combat. That's his QTE. That's where that's from. Let's see here. That's something he made himself. That is not in Peak. So some of it's like repurposed animations, but actually the big chunk of it is from Peak of Combat. Like this right here. Aerial Graze. That animation is from Peak of Combat, from the Beast Slayer version of Virgil.
Good.
I think the kick as well. This animation, the Aerial Deep Stinger, that's from Peak of Combat 1.0. The Force Edge had that as a legendary. So, if you got the legendary, you could permanently add that to your moveset. That's where that's from. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones here. Those are probably the biggest outliers. Those come from Peak of Combat. So if anybody wants to hate on that game, There's good things about it. They won't give us a DMC6. This guy is basically making DMC6 himself. That's what he's doing. He's essentially making his own DMC6. Now, I've heard that somebody is working on incorporating all the animations for Dante, because Dante had a lot of new moves as well. Most of them got recycled into different versions of Dante on 2.0, but some of them are really awesome, and I think it would be really cool to have them, especially like all the Agni and Rudra stuffs, the better version of Pyromania for the Balrog would be sick. The Aerial Million Stab as well. Like there were a lot of really sick moves in that game that I really want in this, but now it seems like it's going to happen because they've managed to rip the animations from that game, and I guess they just have access to it somehow. I guess they just like go into the files. So every time that a new character gets added to Peak of Combat, that's not just recycled animations. We're basically going to have the opportunity to get them in this game, which is, I can't describe how cool that is because there's nothing going on with DMC game-wise right now. There's the mobile game, which, after I've come back to it, is definitely a lot better than it was when 2.0 first released, when I did the sponsorship. It's actually a lot better now. The movesets have gotten considerably better. Actually pleasantly surprised with how much better the movesets have gotten compared to at launch, where everybody had like 3 moves. Most of them only had like 3 or 4 moves, which is not what you would expect from a DMC game. And then like it was less that like they didn't have a lot of moves. It was more that like they didn't have things that you would expect them to have to function as an action game character. But that has actually improved significantly. I mean, like the new Nero, Mechanical Madness that I was just playing at the beginning of the stream, like he actually feels pretty functional. The other couple Virgils as well. Last couple Virgils feel pretty good. But it is cool that we're going to get that stuff in here. Very awesome.
Not so fast!
Yes, this is modded DMC5. This is Dreadstorm Virgil.
Party time! Okay. That was a good one.
The title is referring to Crimson Desert. They put out an apology for that game already. I don't know if you guys saw. They vowed to fix the jank. Like you couldn't have done that before launch. That game really is the it gets good 300 hours in meme though. Apparently people are saying you need to play it for like at least 10 to 20 hours before it starts being fun, which is... I wish people would stop defending stuff like that. I don't know, man. Somebody who grew up in the arcade era and very much is still, the taste in games are still influenced by that era. I don't know how I feel about games being told you need to play it for a full day of your life for it to be fun. I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch for me, man. I grew up playing stuff like Final Fight and like beat 'em ups and stuff. Like it's fun the moment you pick up the controller, not a day later.
Not so fast! Okay. That was a good one.
It'll be a masterpiece when CJ from San Andreas is added to the game, and people like mod it to mess with everything. If it gets to like Skyrim's level, that game would be incredibly fun. Or even Elden Ring. Elden Ring has way more crazy mods than people seem to notice. There are like full combat overhauls for that game. There's a mod that makes it so it has Diablo loot. Like, if Crimson Desert gets that stuff, it'll be worth buying. But right now, it really is the, One Piece gets really good. 400 episodes in, I swear. Just hang in there. I'm like, nah, man. I'm not getting any younger. The stuff I want to play is fun, like Frame 1. Well, that's just how games are in general now. They don't care about, like, onboarding at all. They want it to be this slow slog, and then, like, gaslight you into thinking it's gonna get a lot better later. I don't know, man, I could just go play, like, Final Fight or something. It's fun, like, right away.
Okay.
30 hours later. Yeah, Cyberpunk was also a disaster where people did that same gaslighting to themselves. It's like, oh, well, just give them time to fix it. It's like, well, they have, like, half the country of Poland working on that game. It should have been in a better state. And they also should not have sold it on PS4. That was one of the other mistakes they made. And that was just pure greed, right? That was just pure greed. They knew full well that the PS4 could not handle that game, but they put it on there anyway because they want to take advantage of the install base. But then it backfired because it barely ran, and Sony had to give refunds to everybody. And keep in mind, I don't think people realize how big of a deal that is. Pretty much every major, game provider, like Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, and Steam, like, the only one that has a pro-consumer refund policy is basically Steam and the Epic Game Store. Those are the only ones. Like, if you try to go on customer support and refund something because, it runs like shit, or you just don't like it, it's basically just RNG if the person on the other side actually wants to give it to you. But with that game on PS4, they had to give refunds, no questions asked. And I think a lot of people really underestimate how big of a deal that is. Like, console, there definitely are advantages to console, but the biggest disadvantage, in my opinion, outside of nitpicky stuff like performance, is that they really make you pull their arm to refund it. So the fact that they're giving refunds for, like, I think they're giving refunds for Crimson Desert as well, for how broken it is a huge deal. The only time that, like, major, the console publishers or the console makers do refunds, no questions asked, is if the game is really jacked up. That's pretty much what Cyberpunk was, because they were being greedy, 100%. They were definitely being greedy. There is no reason why that should have been on PS4. Like, the only reason was because they're trying to milk everybody for every cent that they have. And, like, really hold on a sec. One moment. True masterpiece in 2 years. I wonder if it'll actually take that long. I actually don't think it will take that long, because the stocks of that company lowered by like 50% or more as soon as it came out, and it got the middling reviews from both, like, normal people, and then the reviewers, even the people that got sponsored. Even the people who got sponsored called it out. So it's in their best interest to get their shit together. Oh, damn it. Windows Defender. Fuck. I hate Windows Defender. I had the trainer open, and then it decided to delete it while I had it open. Yes, restore it. Fucking hell, man. It doesn't protect you from anything like actually threatening. Well, now it's freaking out. Hold on. This game needs a native mod, not this trainer. Needs a native mod. Now the trainer's not working. Why? The trainer makes this game a lot more fun, but fucking Windows Defender. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can fix this. Now, this game needs actual mods. Native mods, not this trainer. Let's try this one more time. Otherwise, I'll just play something else. I'm not wanting to maul today. I'm just hanging out. Just hanging out with you guys, killing time. I'm not looking to be frustrated. I think it's fixed now. The controls are just funny because, like, you have people defending the shit controls. And it's like, I had to make a post on this. I basically told people, I'm like, you know, innovation does still happen with video games. Yes, there's been actually a bunch of games I played on this channel have actually innovated. But the reality is, most of game design was solved like 20, 30 or more years ago. So when you try to reinvent the wheel, it has to be better than that, right? And that's the problem with Crimson Desert. Why do I have to push like 4 buttons to do a context-sensitive action? Look at this game. You just push, you hold the button down, and it works. You don't have to do fighting game combo. And some people are like, oh, you guys don't want to adapt to new controls. And like, because this was already solved decades ago. Being able to lock on to an enemy was revolutionized by Ocarina of Time with the Z-target system. And yeah, it was hard for people to get used to, but people got used to it because it's good game design. When you just design controls that don't make sense, it's like, well, you know, somebody already did this for you years ago, decades ago. And it's like, it's not like there aren't still, like, innovations either. I mean, like, look at Streets of Rage 4. That game made it so you have a pickup button. And that may seem like a minor thing, but there are a multitude of old-school beat-em-ups that are completely ruined by not having a pickup button. And yeah, some people complained about it. They're like, you know, I don't want to have an extra button. I'm like, well, it makes the game so much better. And you can actually fight over weapons and food and pickups without completely losing your moveset. That's innovation that we needed, right? We needed that innovation. Did we need, jankified controls? No. The trainer's not working. Why is it not working? Sound like Virgil. Why isn't it working? It's probably because the defender fucked something up. Most likely. It's not working. This fucking Windows Defender, man. Ruined everything. I don't know what the hell the problem was. Like, last time it just worked. They must have, like, changed something that made Windows Defender pick it up. Well, now I don't want to play this, because the trainer makes it so much better. Pain in the ass. Well, I guess that's it. That's it for that, then. Let me see if there's a new version of the trainer that I'm missing. Yeah, the amount of people defending the controls in that game are really funny. It's like, well, they tried to change something that's solved. They tried to change something that was solved decades ago. I mean, obviously that never works well. Alright, so why the heck isn't this working? Well, the person I get these trainers from is not online, so I guess no Neo 3 today. Just play something else instead. I don't know. I feel like if you're going to charge $70 for something you've been working on for 7 years, then the game should not have those problems. All it does is just reiterate that you want to play a AAA game, it's better to wait like 2 years. Well, it's more like at least a year. You get it for like 30 to 50% off and the game actually works. Well, all they're doing is just perpetuating... They're perpetuating the meme of, you know, just don't buy games at launch. Unless you're a content creator, it's just not worth it. And I feel that that's really silly, considering how long they were working on that. Apparently the development was riddled with toxic positivity, so I guess they weren't listening to feedback. It's like Highguard. Highguard was the same thing, right? They told the people in charge, like, we need to do, you know, beta tests and play tests and early access and stuff, so that the game doesn't come out a mess that nobody wants to play. And they didn't listen. And then the game lasted barely a month. Phantom Blade Zero, yeah, I am excited for that game. I'm hearing conflicting reports on if it actually has, like, builds and stuff. But yeah, that game looks extremely solid. And I've actually played the previous games in the series. I played Executioners and Rainblood Chronicles Mirage. Those are all the same franchise. So I'm the target audience for that game. I'm the target audience, but they haven't really shown a ton of gameplay yet, so I don't really know what to expect with that game, if it's actually going to deliver or not. Yeah, hopefully Phantom Blade Zero isn't also going to, you know, barely function and wait months for it to actually work. But, that's kind of just the norm right now. That's kind of just the norm right now, right? You Can't expect a $70 masterpiece to actually work at launch. It's always broken. Actually, let me try one thing here. Let me try turning off the frame gen. I think the frame gen actually messes with it. Let me try that really quick. Try it one more time. Well, the thing about Crimson Desert is, like, this game's controls are so much better. And I'm not talking about the button layout, because, like, Neo's controller layout is definitely really convoluted too, right? It's not like this is intuitive, which is why, like, most people, including myself, I'm calling out myself as well, I did this too. I'm no saint. I stayed in, like, one stance, and I didn't use the stance system. It's not like the controls in this are intuitive too, but, like, the way that the character moves and stuff is 1,000 times better than Crimson Desert. I've heard with Crimson Desert, it feels like every time that you push a button, it takes the guy like a full second to respond, which kind of doesn't work when you're trying to have like good combat. So I think they should fix that bare minimum. The problem is, like, I don't know how much you can even really fix the controls. They actually did quite a bit of refinement to the controls in this game compared to 1 and 2. They did simplify, like, numerous things, but it is still, like, a huge learning curve to start playing this game, which is why they have Ninja Style. And a lot of the hardcore people in the community complained about it. I'm like, well, Ninja Style is the reason that this game got better reviews than Crimson Desert. It's 100% the reason. I don't think anybody can say, anybody who says otherwise is lying to themselves. The fact that you can switch into a stance and not have, like, you know, people get confused and actually just, like, start playing the game right away is huge. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't working. Oh, well. Let's change plans here. We'll have to wait until my friend is on. Figure out why that won't work. I'm not really wanting to be frustrated today. I'm just looking to chill out. Kill time. Not mauled. It's probably the Windows Defender. Probably if I restart the computer, maybe it will fix. Let me see here. I wish this had native mods without the trainer, because Windows Defender is an overprotective parent. I don't really think this guy is stealing data any more than Microsoft already does anyway. Let's try one more time. It's been the biggest enemy to modding on PC is these, like, EXE trainer mods. The shit freaks out. I don't know why it's telling me the game is updated. Did he not update it? Is that why? I'm not really understanding here. Bayonetta controls are pretty intuitive, yeah. Oh, believe me, there was a lot of hate when they announced the Ninja Style in this. Some of it's warranted. fact that, like, you don't really have to manage your ki anymore is warranted, but it's a net positive. Alright, it's working now. It's a net positive. It is definitely the reason why this reviewed better than Crimson Desert. A lot of people don't want to admit this, right? But, like, the gameplay is still good, right? It's not dumbed down. There's actually a lot of really cool stuff that you can do with Ninja. And then the fact that they added the feedback, where you get 2 weapons in each style instead of 1. I mean, it's like doubled the combat depth, right? But it's made it easier for people to get into the game because the controls in Neo are definitely not pick up and play. They're not. But with having this in the game, it actually helps a lot. It helps people pick up the game and play it, and Crimson Desert is the opposite. And the thing about Crimson Desert is that the controls are just needlessly complicated for some things. There are some really cool things about the controls in that game. The fact that, like, once you play the game for long enough, you do have, like, your full moveset, and you don't have any kind of, like, radial menu where you have to choose things. That's really cool. But, like, why do I have to push, like, 3 buttons to talk to somebody? You know, why if I do, like, mining or, getting lumber or whatever, why does it not just go to me right away? See, that stuff needs to be fixed. I think it's actually really cool that it does have some innovation that's awesome. The fact that, like, you have your full moveset at all times, instead of what has ruined a lot of action games, in my opinion, is the stuff where you only have, like, 4 moves that you can choose, and it's on an R1 button or an R2 button or something. Like, I feel like that kind of needs to be innovated a lot. Like, that aspect is cool, but I've seen so many people complaining that you need to do, like, a bread and butter in a fighting game to, like, interact with a puzzle. That stuff needs to be fixed. 100%. I just don't know how they fix something like that, though, and, like, what is their plan to fix it when it's so deeply ingrained into the design? But, like, Ninja Style is so... I've done everything in all 3, this whole trilogy, right? I've done everything in all these games. I think the Ninja Style was a good choice. I really think it was. Samurai Style is still there, and there definitely are instances where it's better than Ninja Style. It's actually beneficial to use both. It's just the Ninja Style allows people to start playing right away and not be overwhelmed while still giving you cool options. I think that is an excellent compromise. I think that's a great compromise compared to, what's happened with a lot of other games where, the game just gets dumbed down, but, there's nothing to really replace what gets simplified. Yeah, that game Crimson Desert, like, outsold this game in a day, but this is the better game. This is the better game, though, for sure. This is the better game, for sure. If you want, like, you want to explore and have, good combat, this is in a much better state right now, but Team Ninja is not perfect. I don't want to glaze them too much. This game had a lot of really stupid problems at launch, too. The fact that, for content creation purposes, this game was kind of a meme, because you couldn't even teach people how to play it, because the enemies in the training room died, like, instantly. But they fixed that, right? I don't need games to be perfect. I need it to be, like, fixed in a timely manner. And that's what these guys have always done. That's why they get my precious time and money. Well, apparently the thing about Crimson Desert was that it was supposed to be like an MMO, but they, like, repurposed it. And then, like, the story, I guess, got changed. And it has the problem that a lot of other games without character creators have, where there's no reason to not have a character creator if the main character is barely going to talk or, like, interact or react to things like a normal person. Which I've seen. That's a valid complaint, right? Yeah, a lot of people just want to create a character to go to. Of course. Every game is like that. But are they really wrong, though, if the main character barely talks? Can't really say they're wrong, right? Like, is there a benefit to having a fixed character if he barely talks? Especially in something like that that's not, like, really story-focused. There's a story, but it's not, like, the reason you play the game. As far as I can tell, there are some gameplay mods for Crimson Desert already, but because it's a proprietary engine, it's probably going to be like this, where you're either going to have to rely on trainers, or somebody's going to be crazy enough to figure out how the proprietary engine works and get it to the point that it can accept mods, which is what happened most recently, action game-wise. That happened with Final Fantasy 16. Like, that has insane combat mods. The gameplay mods for that game are nuts. So hopefully Crimson Desert gets to that point. But, you know, it's a new engine that people haven't used before, so who knows how long that's going to take. Most of the other action games are either on, you know, generic engines, or they're on proprietary ones like RE Framework and Dragon Engine and stuff, where people have figured out how to mod them. Man, this game is hitting my GPU, like, really hard for some reason. Is it laggy at all? Is the stream laggy at all? I might have to change my settings. I don't know what it is. It's like, after, like, Windows updated or the game updated, it seems like the performance is way worse. It's fine on my end. I hope it's not lagging for you guys. If it is lagging, then I'll have to, like, change my settings or something, because my computer gets hit extremely hard playing this game for some reason. And I've tried, like, reducing the programs open and stuff, and none of it seems to help. Optimization in this game is bad, too. It's still a better game, though. Alright, I need to call my neighbor and see if she's ready to go, because she said around 11, so I'm going to go ahead and mute the mic and see how much more game time I've got here. Give me a moment. Alright, well, my plans got canceled, so, I just need to know one thing before I go. I think I'm gonna go get some more sleep. Was Neo 3, laggy to watch at all? Because if so, I can't figure out how to fix that. I'll have to maybe talk to the XSplit staff or something. But was it laggy at all? I'd like to know that before I continue to play that game online. Are you testing any new Absalom balance patches? No. There are some new mods. There's supposed to be a major gameplay mod coming out in the next few days, so I will be checking that out. And I'll still be messing around with the tag mod. But other than that, no, there's nothing going on with that game right now. It feels like if they do anything else with that game, they're going to have to make new art. And because that game has such a great art style, that's probably going to take an insanely long time. But no, I'm not testing literally anything right now. I have no secrets from you guys right now at all. I've gotten no review keys. I have one review key that I need to do, but I'm kind of been waiting for patches, and I don't have any kind of NDA-related secrets right now. I tried to get a rushing beat key, and they ghosted me, and they apparently gave nobody else a key, which is why nobody's playing that game, because I guess they're just allergic to marketing. They don't understand how marketing works, especially for like niche games like most of the stuff that I play, where you need to actually interact with the community and give them keys. Otherwise, there's not going to be any marketing for the game. Especially, funny thing about Rushing Bees, it came out the same day as Crimson Desert. Now, I think that Rushing Beat is a lot easier to fix than Crimson Desert is, definitely. But, have you heard anybody talking about Rushing Beat? No. There's been, even a lot of the people that generally play beat 'em ups haven't really put up much for it. The marketing is non-existent. They got hit by something that wasn't really their fault. They locked in the release date, and then Death Stranding 2 and Crimson Desert just buried all their position in the algorithm. But then they didn't give keys to anybody, and this just happened a couple months ago with Double Dragon Revive. They didn't give keys to anybody. So, I don't know what it is with these companies, man. They make these niche games for a very small, dedicated group of people, and then they don't interact with the people that want to promote it. I paid for it myself, right? You guys didn't donate for it. There wasn't any kind of sponsorship or anything, and but that shouldn't be the case, right? I've got hours and hours of beat 'em up content on here for years. And I'm not even talking about myself either. Nobody else got a key. Not one person got a key from what I saw. I'm pretty sure if they did, they would have said something by now. So, yeah, my birthday was kind of a mess, video game-wise. Rushing Beat came out, and that game's got a lot of jank and stuff that it needs to get fixed. Crimson Desert barely functions. Seems like the Death Stranding 2 port was probably the best game that came out on my birthday. Obviously not for my tastes, but just in general. Seems like the port doesn't seem to have any insane issues or anything. But no, there aren't any balance patches coming that I'm aware of for Absalom, but people are working on mods. There is a very exciting mod that I would like to announce, but it hasn't been made yet, so I don't know how much I really want to hype up something that's not even really started. But there is going to be a very expansive gameplay mod made for me that I'll be sharing, but the person who made it recently got their Discord account compromised, so they're not really wanting to work on mods. And I told them, don't pressure yourself. Don't pressure yourself to do that right now. Do it when you can and when you feel like it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably try to get some rest or go get something to eat, and then I'll probably come back later. Well, I have my kitty sitting job tonight, so it'll probably be after kitty sitting, either before or after kitty sitting. I'll hop back on. So the game wasn't laggy. Alright. Well, the problem is it, like, heats up my room, like, double. Because that game hits my CPU and GPU harder than anything else I play. Oh, I might need to resolve that on my end. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. You want to help with my survival, my link is there. I'll see you guys later today.